Welcoming guys to a new series on the channel where I recap every NFL team's 2021 season. I'm going to start off with the Detroit Lions, and the going into the 2021 season. This was the first, they traded Matthew Stafford to the Rams, and they got Jared Goff in exchange. Kenny Pickett went to the Jets, and in the draft, in the 2021 draft, let's just go to the draft parts of this. They got Pete Swell, who was a OT out of Oregon. Levi, Levi, who was a DT out of Washington. McNeil, Derek Barnes, St. Brown, who he had a couple, he was whatever. But they had Jamar Jackson as well. And you look at this roster, it's a dumpster fire of an organization. Absolutely, it's a dumpster fire of an organization. Like, you had a generational couple of players back in the 90s, and you never capitalized on that. You're the only team now that hasn't won a playoff game since 1991, since the Bengals won their playoff game this off season. And it's a dumpster fire of an organization. The roster, you can replace every single person on this roster. And going into 2022, you really need, I've said this in my in the mock drafts and other videos I've talked about this, but you need a quarterback. You need a lot of everything, but a quarterback is what you need, because if you really want to progress as a franchise, and you don't want to be the laughingstock of the NFL, which I know the laughingstock is still the Jacksonville Jaguars. Do ball, football. We all know that's Jacksonville. But if you want to actually progress, especially in the division of the NFC North, when there's a lot of change in your division, is Aaron Rodgers going to stay in Green Bay? Jordan Love, how is his development going to be? You've got the Vikings have got a new head coach. The Bears have a new head coach. How's Justin Fields going to be in his second season? So you've got a lot of things to think about. And you can see under Dan Campbell, you can see the culture is changing in Detroit. He's trying to change the culture. I know people were mocking him beginning of the year when he was saying, we're going to go out there and win games by taking kneecaps, Owen Hart style. We're going to take kneecaps. We're going for kneecaps. I know that everybody was laughing, but he was bringing passion to this organization. He was actually caring. He was giving a shit about this organization and trying to actually make this franchise good. Like, I'm not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl tomorrow or whatever, because there's a lot of work that needs to go on in Detroit. But if they can get that quarterback, and they can get a wide receiver and build around the quarterback like the Bengals have done, then in the next couple of years, if they start challenging to win the division, and then in a couple of years' time maybe try to challenge for the Super Bowl, if they get the right people. But if it's the same old Lions and they fuck up the draft, then it's going to be another bad season. They finish the season with 3 wins, 13 losses, and 1 tie game, which, if you look at that tie game, they should have beaten the Steelers in that game. But this is my recap on the Detroit Lions. Leave your guys' thoughts on this new season in the comments, and I will check you guys later.